Okay, everybody, this is the third video. I'm making all these on Sunday. That's why the shirt and the hair is the same. But yesterday I told you I was going to show you how to make corn, fried corn. Well, I went to the pantry and I was out of corn. So we're going to do green beans today. But they're yummy. I'm going to show you the first thing to do. Buy yourself a can of green beans. Now, if you want to, you can dump these green beans in here, add some salt and pepper, and heat them up, and they'll be fine. But if you want yummy, drain the water that's in there. You see? Here, new cooks. I've already cut the lid with my can opener. It's right there. I'm going to leave it in there, and I'm going to drain. Watch. Hold my fingers right here and turn it upside down. Then I'm done with that. Now, pop these green beans in here. Done with that. Take a half a stick of butter or so. Plop in here. Remember I told you these are the yummy green beans? Take brown sugar. Get some. Get quite a bit because we're doing yummy green beans. Heaping. Maybe just a little more. Brown sugar. Now, take just a minute. Let me get it. Take garlic salt. Garlic salt. Put some in there. I have no idea. Put some in there. You know, the first time you make whatever I'm cooking, I'm telling you some and a little bit of this or some, fix it. And then if it's like not sweet enough or not this enough, not that enough, not salty enough, next time you cook it, add a little more so you can fix it the way your family likes it. Now, I got to get one thing out of the refrigerator. Bacon. Hang on, y'all. I'm coming. Got some bacon here. I just wrap mine up like this. Get a slice of bacon. One slice. And you know what else you need? You need your trusty kitchen scissors. Now you take your bacon. Now here's what I do. Do what you want to. I can fold it in half and cut it. That way I'm cutting 2 layers at a time. Take this and just start cutting little pieces right into your pan. I hope you have kitchen scissors because you need them in life. Keep on cutting. Oh, catch the ones that fall out. That's why it's nice to start with a clean countertop because you never know what might hop out. You can pick it up and throw it back in there if the countertop's clean. About done. I just cut all the way around. I'm using cut green beans. You see, I've got my butter, I've got my brown sugar, I've got my garlic salt, and I've got my bacon one slice of bacon all chopped up. Mix that up just a little bit. I may just take mine, put it up here, you can see it. Oh, get back here. May take my butter and just cut it in half once so it'll melt quickly. I'm just going to take this put a lid on it, set it on my stove, and let it cook. And I'll just let it cook till I'm ready to eat dinner, and it'll be ready. When all else fails, cook it on medium. And then if it looks like it's going to dry out before you're ready to eat, just turn it down and let it go on low and finish out so it'll stay warm. Now, another thing you can do with this recipe is, instead of getting cut green beans, you get long whole green beans, and you take your bacon and cut it in, say, thirds. Cut your bacon strip in thirds, and take like 4 whole green beans and lay them on your third of the bacon, and wrap them in that bacon and stick a toothpick through it, and do the whole can that way, and then put that in a baking sheet, and then put all what I just put on there, the butter, the sugar, all that stuff, and in that pan. And then you can take those to a party, and you'll have little finger foods on a toothpick, and everybody will think you're cool. And they're very yummy, very yummy. You would bake them for, I'd probably bake them for like 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, watching it, you know. Always checking stuff, because what my eye or my oven temperature may be, even though we both set them on 350 or whatever, it'll be a little different. It'll vary. Yours may cook faster or slower. So always be vigilant when you're trying any recipe that you check it, you know, 15-20 minutes before it's time for it to be done, because yours may be cooking faster. So do that, and maybe you won't burn so much stuff. Now, that's all I got to say about that. I will show y'all my pantry. Now, that's a silly thing to say, but with this pandemic, if you shop week to week, and that's pretty much what you got in your house is week to week, then that causes a little bit of a panic if you can't get to the grocery store or whatever, or like the runs on different items, you know, and you'll want to be able to feed your family. You don't want to have to worry about it so much. So if you will, instead of I've done this since my children were very young, because I worked a lot. If you will shop from your pantry instead of shopping for what you need that week, it will help. Now, the first time you have to stock your pantry, so it's a little more costly, and you can take 2 or 3 weeks to do that if you need to. But once it's stocked, then you shop from your pantry. You don't shop from what you plan on cooking this week. Now, let me go show you my pantry, and I'll show you what I mean. For instance, I'm going to try to show you my pantry. I have a little room that is my pantry, but let's see if I can turn this thing around where you can see. Okay, well, I'm just going to turn it around, and you won't see me, you'll just hear me, which is probably better. But anyway, this is my pantry. Oh, hang on, y'all. This is my pantry. See, I have canned goods. I have baking goods. I got cereal back here, whatever. But look, watch this. I'm going to see if I can get in here and show you something. When I run out of stuff, let's say here is, what are y'all seeing? Let's see. Whoop. Put it down here. Okay, there. See this right here? I've got 3 of them. So I just come in here, and when I need this out of my fridge, it's empty, I come in here and grab one. And I have 1, 2, 3. You guys see this little piece of paper back there? That little pink piece of paper back there? On that piece of paper it says, Sweet Baby Ray's, because that's what I like to use. And then it has a number on it. It says 3. When I see that pink paper, at that point I will have 1 Sweet Baby Ray's in my refrigerator that I'm using. And I will have this pink paper that says 3 Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. At that point, when I'm going to the grocery store, I write that on my list. I need 3 Baby Rays. And that's what I purchased, 3 Baby Rays. I do that with my canned goods. I do that with everything. Oh, there you go. And everything. And that way, when it's time and you're busy and everything's hectic, I can walk through there and look. And if there's a hole with a pink piece of paper that's just a post-it paper, and all I gotta look, it says green beans, 6. Tomato sauce, 2. Whatever you would use. You'll get the hang of it at what you need over time after you've done it for a while. I know that in the door of my freezer, in my refrigerator, there is a place that holds frozen pizzas. I know it holds 6. When I use that last frozen pizza, I go buy 6 more frozen pizzas. And I do that when they say pandemic, stay home, you cannot even go to the grocery store this week. If they were to all say that, I'm good. I'm good. And you need to be too. You need to be prepared. And you need to think about these things before they happen. So that might be something that you want to work toward, is filling your pantry. You say, I don't have room, make room. Make room. And, like coffee. Well, I've got like 4 containers of coffee. I don't drink coffee. Michael does. But I won't buy any more coffee until that last container has been taken out of my pantry. And then I'll put that on my list. So that might be something that might help you guys out, might make your life a little easier, especially you working moms. And like I said, I've done that for 30 years, more than 30 years probably. And it's worked out good for me. So, because when I worked a lot, there would be times I would only go to the grocery store once a month. And that's how that all kind of started. So, anyway, there you go. Fill your pantry and be prepared. Love you guys. Have a good day. And maybe this will be the last time that you will see this shirt for a while. And I will, as soon as I get some corn, I'll show you how to make fried corn. All right. Love you guys. Bye.